welcome back to Conversations on Deck, and today is Family Friday, folks. And today I've got my son Levi here. How's it going, Levi?
Good, good.
All right, well, we're going to look at another pack of these Ryan's Vintage cards. Check out Ryan over on Instagram. He puts together these great packs of vintage cards from, I don't know, I think the 50s to today. He puts 25 of these cards in a pack, and then I think he puts 18 of them in a box, and it's a great price, and so far I've not been disappointed. I will say I am a little disappointed, Matt, because you put Ron Guidry on the front. Levi, if you're going to root for a team, are you going to root for the Yankees?
No, it's got to be the Mariners.
Got to be the Mariners. You were definitely a Mariners kid. And I don't know if you remember, Levi, but we went to Fenway Park and we saw Ken Griffey Jr. play. Do you remember that?
I sure do.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Probably one of the best pure hitters of all time.
We caught a couple games throughout the years.
Yep, we did. And we got a lot of foul balls. And you saw Nomar Garciaparra on his return to Fenway Park.
Yeah, that was his last game or something, wasn't it?
Well, that was his first game of coming to Fenway after leaving the Red Sox.
Okay.
And if you want to check it out on YouTube, you actually see you on there holding a sign saying you are from Alaska.
Yeah,
you are. So you guys check that out on YouTube. Look at Nomar's return to Fenway Park. You're going to see Levi. You won't see me. And do you remember also that game that we were featured on the Jumbotron, you and Libby?
Yeah, they did like a highlight reel of our family coming there for whatever reason.
Yeah, that was during the 7th inning stretch.
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff. Anyways, okay, so we got an 85 Ron Guidry. He was from Louisiana. Some people would call him Louisiana Lightning. He was a lefty, had nasty curveball. And some people would say he should be in the Hall of Fame. All right, now we're going to go to a 1990 Topps Tony Castillo. And to be honest, I know nothing about Tony. Sorry, Tony.
Me neither.
Yeah. All right, Eddie Romero. This is an 83 Fleer. Eddie Romero, he's got a great smile. Played for the Brew Crew. We have a family member named Luke. He's a Brewers fan. Did you know that?
No.
No, yeah. Wisconsin. He likes Wisconsin. Anyways, Eddie Romero ended up playing for the Red Sox, and it would be a little bit later because this just shows his minor league and Brew Crew. All right, here we go. We got a score 1991 George Brett, the franchise. Do you know anything about George Brett?
Nope.
Oh, you're missing out. Okay, George Brett, Hall of Fame, third baseman, batted lefty. He has a bunch of batting titles. He used to always have a big cheek of chaw in his cheek. And, boy, he was a gamer. And he got thrown out of a game once because they were playing the Yankees. And the Yankees accused him of cheating, that the pine tar to get grip on your bat was too high. And he got tossed out of the game. Again, check that out on YouTube. That's pretty cool. But he's a Hall of Famer. All right. Joe Desa. I don't know about you, Levi, but he's looking a little sus there. He's like, I don't know why you're taking a picture of me right now, but I'm going to look very sus.
Yeah, I wish I could grow a mustache like that.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. We got my origin year, 1978 Topps. Okay, Roy Howell of the Blue Jays. I don't know a whole lot about Roy Howell, but let's see. Do you remember this? Do you remember when sometimes I would play this card game with you where I would, put these cards in top loaders?
Yeah.
And then it's kind of just like a random game, That was always fun to do. Okay. All right. Now we have Dwayne Walker. This is a nice 83 Don Russ. That's kind of one of my favorite designs. I like those early Don Russ. All right, now here we have Mark Gardner, it looks like, and he's on the Expos. It's Topps Stadium Club, kind of shiny, kind of fun card. There's one right behind it here. All right, Daryl Strawberry. Okay, this is nice 88 tops, kind of shiny. I remember ripping these in like cello packs or something like that. Daryl Strawberry, lefty. He's probably got one of the best swings, kind of the same era as Ken Griffey Jr. Unfortunately, he got hooked on drugs. Drugs aren't good, are they?
No.
No, they'll ruin your life, and almost ruined his life, ruined his career. But he's made a comeback in that. He's turned his life around. He's a believer in Jesus Christ, and he and his wife are great people. Great people. All right. Oh man, I should have. You're really good at pronouncing names. How would you pronounce that?
Mark Lemongello?
Oh, lemon jello. All right, that's
Maybe.
79 tops. Do you like jello?
No, I
No?
do not.
So you wouldn't like lemon jello if we made lemon jello sometime?
No.
No. Okay. Do you like pudding at all?
You know what? I'd eat it if it was in front of me. I'm not buying that from a store, though.
Okay. What about yeah, okay. We'll just stop there. Anyway, 79 tops. Those were fun cards. Oh man, I'm getting like there's so many cards here. All right, Jimmy Key. Great card. All right. And we got Nelson Santovina. That's almost like Herzegovina or something like that. Expos, they're not around, so I like the Expo cards. I think they're kind of fun. All right. And then we have the great Ozzie Smith. You ever heard of Ozzie Smith?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. I failed you as a dad. Hall of Famer, and he was a shortstop. Amazing, acrobatic. He used to do these backflips and stuff like that out there. Just great, all-around great guy. Jimmy Sexton. I'll tell you, if somebody's got the name Jimmy, they're usually kind of cool, or they think they're cool. Do you know anybody named Jimmy?
Yeah, I know a couple Jimmys.
Yeah, we're not going to mention Jimmy McGovern, but anyways, Jimmy Sexton. That's a nice 1980 tops. Oh, man, now I got to go upside down. You know what that looks like? Mickey Tettleton. But what's it look like on that card?
Is that signed?
Yeah, that's a sign. That's a nice auto card. So that's a really cool Fleer auto Mickey Tettleton.
Nice.
Man, thanks Ryan. That's cool. We got a signed one the other day from Tim Raines. All right, now we're getting back into my 70s era. Doug Rader. Okay, that's kind of cool. Padres uniform from the 70s. You know, the thing I always liked about these cards is if you want to talk about feeling cardboard, these always felt like cardboard, and sometimes they just felt like they were just falling apart too. All right, 75 Mets, John Matlack. Okay, get the two different color. Those were fun too. Oh, the great Freddie Lynn. Now, Freddie Lynn, he played for the Boston Red Sox. He was his first year. He was a rookie, and he was just an amazing player for the Red Sox. They never should have let him go. Oh no, we got Willie Randolph. Ryan, why'd you put that card in here? Anyways, Willie Randolph, he was great second baseman for the Yankees. I always joke about the Yankees. All right. Kent Herbeck, big boy there. That's one of Reggie's favorite guys. He could talk like for hours on Kent Herbeck. We'll do that someday when Reggie comes back from Minnesota. And we got Mike Scioscia. He ended up becoming a manager. What do you think of that concept of a baseball player becoming a manager?
Yeah, I mean, they know the game, so
Yeah.
it'd be helpful in that aspect.
Yeah.
They've worked with managers before, seen what good, bad leadership is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So that's kind of the same thing like with teachers being principals.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. You know a couple of teachers and principals. All right. Oh, man. This is Kevin Blankenship. Okay. That's a Bowman card. Background's kind of cool, but with the blue uniform, it's kind of blah. I know a kid at school, his last name is Blankenship, and so anytime I see one of these cards, I give them to him. All right. Vic Coral, the Braves, nice 76. Did you ever play catcher in Little League?
No, not really.
Not really. No. Neil Heaton, that's nice. 88 Expos. It's kind of a fun card. And then the last card we have here is Tavo Alvarez of the Expos. We've got a bunch of Expos in here. Nice upper deck card. So, anyways, that was cool. Levi, thanks for coming along on this Family Friday. I hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, see you. Bye.